So what is multiple inheritance? Multiple inheritance is that one class inherit the features of one or more parent object or parent class. For example, we have a class A and class B, and then we have a class C, and class C inherits the feature of both A and B. We can take a real life example. For example, we have a father and mother, and the child inherits both the characteristics. So father and mother both are the parents of their child. So let's go to code. So let's make a class rectangle and make its constructor. Let's give it length, width, and initialize these. Sub.width, and let's make the function def area. And you know, the area of rectangle is just length into width. Okay, let's calculate the parameter as well. Two into length plus 2 into width. Okay, so make another class square and inherit the rectangle class, because we're gonna need again the length and width, and we can take those features from the rectangle. So let's make the rectangle parent of this class and make its constructor. And okay, so but we all know that the all sides of square are equal, unlike the rectangle, so we don't need to add the width, so just add the length. But okay, so and we can add the supercall. Okay, but we don't need to take the width because length equal of each side in the rectangle. But obviously in the supercall we have to give the value for the width, so we can simply set the width is equal to our length, because we know that the width and length is equal in the square. So this width is equal to length, so the value will be set from here. Okay, so now make another class which we can say that the right pyramid square Okay, so we are going to inherit both the classes rectangle and square in the right pyramid square. So first square and then rectangle, and let's make its constructor. We need the base here, we need the slant height in case of pyramid square, and obviously the length. Okay, and yeah, we need to call the super here to use the length from above, because we need only the length. So yeah, we wrote the length here, and we gave only the length parameter in the super call. And now let's initialize the self dot base and self dot slant height and make a method area. Okay, so we need to calculate the area, and the formula is same, so we just need to call the super call return super dot area. So this method is going to call this function area from the parent class rectangle. There's no method area in the square, so definitely it will go inside the rectangle and will call this method area here. And let's make another method parameter, and yeah, we can use the parameter inside the rectangle. So super, yeah, we can write as well. we can give the name of the current class, and then we call the method which we want to call from the parent class, but we don't need them. We can simply just write this super with the empty parameters as well. So let's make an object of write parameter class. Yeah, so let's give the base 12, slant height 10, and 15 length width, and let's call the area, and let's call the parameter. So run this program. Okay, so we need to print because we are getting the return value, and obviously we have to print it to display it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so area is 225 and the parameter is 60. So basically when we created an object to write a parameter square, we called the area method, and the area method, it will go inside this area method, and it will call the super call, and then it will go inside the rectangle, and we'll call this method area, and it will calculate the length and width by simply multiplying it, and then we'll return. So same goes with the parameter. We are inheriting the features of both rectangle and square inside this. So let's make another method, def check class. Let's simply print rectangle class. Also make a method inside the square, check class 2, print, oops, caps lock is on, square class. Okay, so r dot check class, r dot check class 2. Okay, yeah, so with the object of write parameter square, we call the check class, which is obviously the method inside the rectangle. We got the rectangle class and then the square class, because we know that this method is only in this parent, so definitely it will automatically go inside the rectangle, and we'll call this method. Then in case of check class 2, definitely it will go inside the square because it is only in square class. But if we have the method with the same name, so which method will be called? So let's make it the check class and make it as well the check class, and now call. Yeah, so only the square method is called. We had this method check class both inside the both rectangle class and the square class as well. Yeah, but only the method inside the square is being called, because whenever we have the method with the same name, it will definitely override. So it has been overridden inside the square class. Firstly it was printing the rectangle class, but then it was overridden by the square class, then it became the square class. So this is how we can use the multiple inheritance. Multiple inheritance is not usually spotted in other languages, for example in Java, but yes, we can do the multiple inheritance in Python.